everybody, it's a lovely Friday morning here in Kirkcudbright. The birds are singing, there's a nice breeze blowing, and we're about to take another garden walk. Now as we walk down, we've got Catinas, or the smoke bush. Now this looks good now, giving us a bit of reddish colour in the garden, but wait till autumn and you'll see that bush shine. I've got a euonymus here, you can see there the buds getting ready, and by autumn we'll have lovely orange spindles on that. It's got an anemone ready to flower. We've got campanulas, they're getting going, they've got the buds on there. Oh, look at those. Nice little red carnations, that's lovely, isn't it? Just on the edge there, and it just softens the edge really well. Oh, look at this. Now unfortunately we had a storm pass through here yesterday, so things aren't looking as good as they might. But look, lovely rose bush. Let's look at that rose. That's lovely, that one, isn't it? That's to die for, that. And then we've got the potentilla next to it. So if we just take a step back, you can see now how that red combines with the white, and that's a nice combination. So, and you can see the potentilla has been planted, so it's in the background, and it brings out the roses. So this is the idea when you're planting. Plant something in the background that other things can combine with and shine through. Now let's take a walk around here. Well, we've got a nice, you see there a few leaves from the storm last night, but sometimes that's how gardens are, they're not always pristine, and this is what I'm showing you, just normal gardens as we go through Kirkcudbright. Look at this nice combination now. Now a few years ago these walls were just bare with gravel, and we decided we'd put some lavender in, and then later on we put some campanulas in as the edging. So just take a close up of that. There we go, and I'll move backwards so you can see it, and it just softens the wall. And obviously the bees and the insects love that. And look how it is on the wall there, it's getting the heat all day when the sun's shining, so lavender grows really well. Notice the gravel as well, that adds to the drainage, which is another thing lavenders like. And we carried on that theme, and we put it there in the gap. That was also just bare gravel at one time, and we've put that right next to the door, so as the owner walks past she'll brush the lavender, and it'll give off a lovely scent, especially on a warm day. Now let's have a look. Oh, look at this, look at that foxglove just going over, but they're lovely, aren't they? They're really nice at this time of year, and look at the height it's given to the border there, so that's good. And we've got some stars to come later on. These are eryngiums, Miss Wilmot's ghost, and I'm looking forward to those. And obviously we're going to come back to these gardens when things are in flower, the things that I show you just going now. But just look at that, I'll just give you a close-up of that bud. Now it's interesting on its own, isn't it? It's quite architectural, so that'll be great when it comes out. And it comes out a lovely vivid blue and gets swarmed with the bees, so that's an excellent plant. Now these are just going over, but look, we've got a hemerocallis, or a daylily. I should have just used the daylily term, but these are lovely flowers, scented, but they only last for a day. And we've got another example, which one I quite like there. Yeah, it's more golden, look there, that's another one. But they're nice border plants, those, aren't they? And we've got a few border plants. We've got some daisies coming, getting ready to go there, so that'll give us a bit of foam at the back. We've got a buddleia here, and that'll be flowering soon, and all the butterflies will love that one. Now here we've got spirea, it's getting ready to put on its show, and it's looking nice and healthy. Luckily with the storm we had a bit of rain as well, so it's sort of pepped up the plants a bit. Just at the back there, just getting ready now, you can just see the flower buds forming. That's hydrangea, and that'll be a lovely show soon. Now in the border there we've got an acer, and of course that's going to give us lovely colour in autumn, but also in winter when all the leaves go, it gives us architectural value. Now I should have come a bit later to show you this, but this is cistus, and lovely white flower with a red centre. It's our Ambothium tree, Chilean fire tree, just about going over, but you can see the effect it's got with those lovely orange blooms. Oh, another foxglove. I'll get you close up if I can of that one. You can see all the lovely patterns on the flowers there. Okay, let's move around. Oh, look at this. got a lovely clematis, and look how the clematis has been allowed to ramble through the shrub here. So it's quite nice that to combine the two, because later this shrub will flower as the clematis flowers fade, so that'll give us added interest. Oh, look at that, we've got a nice salvia there, just doing its thing. So it's a lovely garden, this. And apparently at one time one of the old gardeners from Buckingham Palace lived here, so he's put in a lot of shrubs and now they're maturing and we're getting the benefit of it. And this is Kikrcudbright with a Chinese lantern tree. Now isn't that nice? I'll just walk back, give you a nice close-up of that one, but that's lovely, isn't it? It's a great flower. Now look, it's a nice feature, isn't it? We've got the gate and we're opening the gate and we're going into another room of the garden now. And look how the gravel's under our feet's giving us sound for our ears and the senses. Look at this. Now this is a great little border plant, this is Nepeta, and I'll just kneel down so you can see the effect as it goes through. We've got two big clumps of it and they're really setting off the garden, and obviously the bees are already, even at this early point in the morning, the bees are starting to come on the Nepeta and take the nectar. Now this is an interesting tree. This is a black elder, Sambucus nigra. Look at that, lovely white pinky flowers, and then you've got the lovely dark foliage. So this is another great plant to have in your garden, because the plants can bounce off the dark foliage. And look at this again, the owner's planted clematis, and we can see this is a very interesting flower, isn't it? I don't think I've seen this one before, but you can see now the clematis, again, nice colour combination, the purple with the darker leaf, and that looks lovely, doesn't it? And then we'll just walk round the back. Obviously things come and go as you go through the season, but this is a nice feature, isn't it? Nice little bird bath to watch the birds, and then there, next to it, we've got the bird feeder as well. So it's all going very well. Oh, we've got another Kikrcudbright, or Chinese lantern tree. That's really good, isn't it? And then we're just walking down here. Now those are camellias. They've done really well, but they've obviously finished flowering now. But the nice thing about it is they're planted on a sheltered western wall, so they don't get the early morning sun, and they're quite protected from the frosts and the winds, so they do flower well. Now here, just here, I know it's green now, you can't see anything, but this is winter jasmine, Jasminum nudiflorum. And look where it's been placed. It's been placed right on the edge there as people walk past it, so in winter they can wander, have a winter walk in the garden, and they can sniff that lovely scent from the jasmine. Now unfortunately what happened a few years ago is some gentleman, I'll use that term lightly, came and sprayed chemicals on these walls, really without the owner's permission, and cleaned them off. And what happened was we had a lovely beautiful white clematis, and it got a bit destroyed, but luckily it's coming back. And look how the owner, I'll just try and give you a close-up of that, look how the owner's put wires on the wall, making the best of the wall, and we're training the clematis as it grows, we're training it along the wires. And a few months ago we had a lovely display of lovely white blooms, an early flowering clematis. So again, we keep the season's interest going all the time. Now just at the back here, I know they've gone over, but as I said, we're showing gardens, warts and all, but you can see there, just a wall, just a short, small bed, and it's been filled with geraniums. Now, one of my next jobs is to cut those geraniums down, and then they'll produce new green foliage, and hopefully, by the end of the summer, they'll produce another set of flowers. But that just shows you, the geranium's very versatile. Hardy geraniums are an excellent plant, just to cover a bare bit of land, and why not have them? The bees like them, and they're lovely, colourful. And then we're just going to finish our walk. We're just going to go up this little border. This is more, well, we'd call it a shady border. We've got lots of hellebores. You can see they're looking very healthy, and they're starting to get ready for next season's flowering. We'll leave the flower heads on, because me and the owner, we like the seeds to fall and self-seed, and then we collect the seedlings and we grow them on for a few years, and then we replant them in other parts of the garden. Oh, look there, it's just finishing off. That's a buddleia, just starting. You can see the the bud here, that's starting to get ready to flower, so that'll be a nice show. And again, look, I'll just show you that. That's the walkway again, and look how things are planted next to the walkway, so when the owner walks down she can admire the plants. Anyway, it's been a lovely chat, a lovely walk, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.